So what the male population is paying for right now is its own dominance in the past by, in a sense, being dominated by the women population, by not being seen, not being heard, not being given equal validity in that way. Does that make sense? Because it's all about the women, not always, obviously, again, generalizing. But there is that energy where the balance of power is more in the hands of women, and we're kind of ready as men. We are much more open, much more mature, much more loving, respectful. So now, if the female population...
The conscious men.
Oh, the conscious men, right? Yeah. We could say that, right? We're talking about the conscious population. But this is the cutting edge, and this is where we make or dictate the collective difference anyway. So this is really the only population we need to worry about. So if as much as possible... Did I say something wrong? This is where the change happens, right? This is the model for the new earth. So whatever is that fiery, compensatory energy of rising to independence, or rising to separation rather. Separation might be a better word than independence, but it often poses as independence, right? So we call it like being an independent woman, but really it's based on lack protecting yourself and making sure that you're not being suppressed again, so to speak. Yeah. So this is a rebound energy, it's a reaction to the past. So if, like, just visualize hypothetically that, you know, the power of all females combined, if they come together and they actually decide, do a little fire ceremony or something, and decide to acknowledge everything that has happened, but at the end of that session, decide that the only way forward is to forgive everything that has happened. If we as females can, I'm both genders, by the way. If we as females can really, really allow ourselves to feel that forgiveness and to channel our power, which is in our hands right now, through that grace, through that forgiveness, then I assure you, the men are large and by ready to receive that.
You have this sense of the world and how maybe something isn't fitting or something doesn't seem right. And so this is a time to really tap into your unique essence, to tap into maybe what isn't already available to this world and what you can add to this experience to create this new earth that is arising together as we create it together. So thank you and welcome, and we'll just get started.
So before we get started with the actual meditation, I'll share just a little bit more perspective on what we will be doing during this meditation and what the mechanical shifts are that we intend to create as sort of a ripple effect that ripples throughout the collective. We can have a ripple effect in the collective by actually combining our intention in meditation. And you probably know there's been many studies, otherwise you wouldn't be interested in this, but there have been many case studies where they saw actual decreases in crime in cities where people would come together as large groups and meditate.
It's called the Maharishi effect.
Cool.
If you want to look it up.
There you go. So the more people get together, the more this 100th monkey effect kicks in. And so